Welcome to Kingston's indieHack. On today's episode, we are looking back at our top 3 hacks. So what is light painting? It's essentially a photographic technique in which you take a very long exposure photo with a moving light source or sources, and it creates this cool laser effect. It's fun, it's creative, and it's actually pretty easy to set up. To get started, you'll need 3 things: a camera, so your DSLR or even your smartphone, a mount to keep those shots steady, so a tripod or those binder clips we showed you in episode 1, and lastly, a light source that you can easily move around, so a flashlight, any of these cool things, or the light from your smartphone. And don't forget to load up your camera with some reliable memory. We're gonna be using this guy today, Kingston's SDXC Class 10 card. It's great for photos and HD video. Next, you're gonna wanna make some changes to your camera settings. Make sure your camera's on manual mode and set your exposure time between 10 and 30 seconds. Next, set your ISO to 100 and your f-stop between f8 and f22. Make sure to manually focus your camera before you start shooting, then turn off all your lights and you're ready to go. Now, take a picture, and during your camera's long exposure, write a word or draw a symbol or just any crazy thing that comes to your mind. Have fun and mess around with the settings so you can really perfect your light painting. All right, Mark, let's talk about time-lapse.
Sure, one of the most dynamic things you can record with your GoPro is a time-lapse montage of images that are shot within intervals. So what you do is you take your camera, put it in time-lapse mode, set it to shoot at 1 frame every 5 seconds, and it's something as simple as a $5 egg timer that can be purchased at any kitchen appliance store. Just set it for 1 hour, peel the backing off this GoPro mount, slap it on the timer, place it in a field of view that gives you the composition that you want to record. Best times to shoot are the golden hour, a half hour before and after sunrise or sunset, and let it just do its magic. 1 frame every 5 seconds.
So what is bokeh? The term comes from the Japanese word bokeh, which means blur. In photography, it is the aesthetic of keeping part of the photo out of focus or blurred. The blur you see in these photos is made with an intentional shallow focus of the lens. It's a simple and easy technique that'll give your photos that much needed dazzle and pop. To get started, you'll need a few things: a DSLR with a fast lens, a camera mount or a tripod, and some small lights that you will use as bokeh elements in your photographs. Once you have your equipment ready, follow these simple steps to set up your photo session. Set your aperture to at least f2.8, though faster apertures of f2, 1.8, or 1.4 are more ideal. If you don't own a fast lens, you can always compensate by placing your subject further away from your bokeh lights. Next, place your lights behind or in front of your subject. Now manually focus on your subject until you see the light in the background start to soften out of focus. Finally, take the picture. And there you have it. You have a cool and creative bokeh photo. So that's it from our recap show. We hope you enjoyed looking back at these hacks, and as always, be sure to subscribe for future episodes. Now, as an added bonus, here are some hilarious outtakes from indieHack. Hack! Hey everyone, welcome back to Khail Anonymous. I'm Kingston indieHack. We've got pro photographer Mark DiMilanto. Welcome back, man. I should say, I shouldn't say welcome back. Anyway, so let's start over. Get out of here.
I want to teach you guys how to use it and teach you how to use the camera.
Ah! Light painting. What'd you say? Mark, what about aerial shots? Easy. All right. Did you get that? I'm fine. This is what could possibly go wrong. Hey, I'm Khail Anonymous, and welcome back to Kingston indieHack. Nailed it. That's a wrap.